Okay. Start me on the right thing, right? Have my whips and objection counters there, just to see what we got from last time, but we can now hide those again. I guess theoretically, I could, yes. I have a thing of tea with a little bit of honey in it. Although, the one thing of honey I had, because I didn't really use much of it between Phoenix Wright streams, so it's now gotten to the point where it's getting some of those, like, where it starts to crystallize out a little bit. Which, I mean, still works, just means I need to mix it a little bit more thoroughly. June 21st, 3:24 p.m., Crane Village.
Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick.
You're welcome. I had to come and look into a few things here today anyway.
I thought about this a little. If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man,
She definitely didn't. And also, he wasn't a nice man. He was kind of a raging douchebag.
yes, of course.
Although, honestly, you wouldn't want to use that language because Pro would definitely be like,
What's a douchebag?
No.
But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? That murderer person.
yes, Pearls.
Oh, I see.
I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. Hell yeah, let's present some evidence to this little girl. Do I have anything new in this profile? Oh, she might have something to say about Francisca.
Ah, this person. I can't let her get away with bullying Mystic Maya like that. I'm going to cast a curse on her.
Can spirit mediums really do that?
Actually, no, I guess not.
Oh man, I cannot growl in this.
Grr, I have to find something I can do then.
When they're mad, the women of the Fae family could give Medusa a run for her money. I arrived at curses. You do, although immediately revealed not to be curses. Hey, Captain. Also, hey, earlier, Katie. No, you didn't get a chance to see me, You might have something new to say about Lotta Hurt? No, you don't, okay. And that's probably all basically the same. Oh, hell yeah. Tiny child, what do you think about this gun?
I'm sure it is helpful to you in some way, but I'm still in training, so I don't know anything about it. I'm really deeply sorry.
Dare you not greet me immediately after no talking for like 5 minutes? Shh. No, it's okay. I shouldn't have shown you something so trivial anyway. I'm very sorry. It feels so weird talking to a kid like this. That's the same thing as last time, but... Oh, should I have something new to say about the key? About this key, Pearls. You found it on the day of the murder, right?
Yes,
Now, where you found this key is very important. I actually think I had to do this one, so... So, please tell me, Pearls. Where did you find this?
I found it in the incinerator.
The incinerator? She's talking about the one in the garden?
The door on it was a little open, so I took a peek. Like all small children, I have a deep and abiding interest in fire and all things burning.
When was that?
It was after the chanting, when everyone was in a panic. Mr. Nick,
Yes?
are you going to tell my mother?
Huh? You mean tell Morgan what you did? Get in the same room as that horrible she-banshee?
Yes, If she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking.
Ah, gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from her then, alright? The incinerator, huh? Sounds like a good place to search next. Do you have anything to say about the fruit knife? Probably. Oh, of course you would, okay.
I've seen this knife before.
Really? Where?
My kitchen?
Oh, that's right. This knife belongs to the Fays.
I'll skin and cut up some apples for you later, Mr. Nick.
Okay, thanks.
That's Mystic Maya's.
I shouldn't have shown her something this violent.
Is that blood?
It's nothing. It's grape juice or ketchup. Or really, just forget you ever saw this. Okay? What was I thinking? I can't show stuff like this to a child. I'm sorry, Phoenix, but I have no self-control. On second thought, showing her this picture might cause severe trauma. Damn. The game just hard won't let you do. Okay. It's good to see that it has an in-between. Phoenix, you coward. A little bit of cowardice, but you know. He knows that he's stuck with Pearl for the long haul, so. I don't think any of the rest of this would actually come up, though. Unless you have something new to say about the attorney's badge.
So, that's a lawyer's secret treasure?
Huh?
I feel like it has a mysterious power, just like my Magatama.
Wow. Well, I guess I can let her think what she wants on this one. Okay, I like that one. Phoenix is like, I mean, if she wants to think my badge is even cooler than it usually is, I'm okay with that. Oh, man. It's funny to me. Because I don't think... Like, Phoenix... It's such a rare occurrence. Yeah, right, because almost everyone will insult his badge. But I'm pretty sure that was never meant to be an original part of his... Well, I guess it's still in the first game to a degree. But I definitely feel like... I mean, I'm presenting it every chance I get, too. I feel like they made it an ongoing bit, because they were like, everyone's just doing it now, too. Today's trial. So, what do you think of seeing your first trial?
I was really surprised. I had never seen so many people before.
Oh.
And Mystic Maya looked so small and helpless.
Well, Maya's already naturally short, so...
And then, that snobby woman with the ruffly clothes.
Roughly? No, she means Francisca.
She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she had already decided that Mystic Maya did it. I am going to tell her what I think of her tomorrow.
I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world. I mean... Pearl could probably kick Francisca's ass. But then again, Francisca actually will be violent with people because she will whip anyone. Which might be the one thing that, like... I don't know. Because Pearl can be a pushover. It depends on, like, how you get her. Like, if you tap into her natural sheltered shyness versus if she gets to just bull over with being a child. Prosecutors. Shrunken Maya is angry. Hey, Dareth.
Why was that woman bullying Mystic Maya?
Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer, a prosecutor, so her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent. All they care about is if they win.
That's terrible. But she's really a good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right?
Eh, there's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. Well, he might have become a good guy. Eventually.
He? Who are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Is it that person Mystic Maya was talking about? Mr. A.G. Worth?
That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore.
Huh?
He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely and died for it.
Oh, that's too bad.
Jesus Christ, Phoenix just proposed. I mean, I think part of it is they knew people would want Edgeworth back, so they had to make it a big deal. Even though I think it's more fun to have a new prosecutor. Now, admittedly, the problem is a lot of times you get a new. I actually read up on this last night. Oh, yeah? They limited Edgeworth to make him not constantly lose. Ah. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I've had this conversation with Katie off stream before. There is a point they make in the final case of this game, and I think it is a very well-intentioned point, and I think the final case of this second game is very good. But I think some elements of it, they kind of botch by trying to do it all at once, which is fine. There's things with video game writing that you can only do so much. They wanted to keep Ace Prosecutor set, so they made Francisca just the job. I mean, it makes sense too, right? Because if you think about it, because you can always beat up on Gumshoe as he comes back for these games and whatnot, have you? But the prosecutor is the antagonistic force you need to overcome, which is also why you get new ones in each game. The murderer. By the way,
Yes? What is it?
also, I appreciate these chances to just talk regularly, since this is a lot of talking with Pearl. You wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you?
Why are you asking me?
No, I was just thinking earlier.
I didn't see anything.
She didn't see anything, huh? Speaking of that, during the murder, where was Pearls? And what was she doing? And on top of that, this key. Just when did she pick this up? I do like how, I mean, it's very good that the dialogue drives you to present important things, but because I'm trying to bait out every single bit of unique dialogue, I've usually done it before the game prompts me to do it. Like, I don't know, Phoenix. What about that key? You mean that thing where she told you about the incinerator already? Because I did things a little bit out of order? Pearl's alibi. I just realized that I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Pearls, where were you? And what were you doing when the murder happened?
What I was doing? I wasn't doing anything.
She's really bad at lying. You can whisper it to me. I won't tell anyone else, I promise. My God. Even the small child has dark secrets. Aha.
I guess you can see through my lie, huh?
Yeah, clearly.
I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick?
I mean, you can right now, because I literally don't have the evidence to figure that out, I think. I don't. I'm trying to think if I. Like, I don't think Franziska's the worst prosecutor. I guess Franziska's biggest problem actually is that she is the second. Well, I mean, technically, Manfred von Karma is the second prosecutor. But Franziska is the second main prosecutor, which I think also just gave her more of a burden than she could really live up to. I guess I more appreciate her as a general character, though, than a prosecutor. Otherwise, I think as a prosecutor, she's fine. But, like, I'd say Edgeworth is top. Blackwell from the 5th game is probably easily, like, second best. And then I think... Would Franziska be third for me, then? I don't like... Clavier, however that's meant to be pronounced. I don't even remember the dude's name from the 6th game. He was very fine. And then, of course, you have the 3rd game, Trials and Tribulations. With Godot. I don't know. Anyways, let's, I could go back and talk to here, but I think I need to go there later, so let's go to the meditation room. June 21st, Bay Manor, meditation room. It's really empty. Training was supposed to be held today, but I guess it's already over. Do I have anything new, or is these might all be the same thing? A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's one in English. It says 100 ways to save money. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Okay, I'm pretty sure that was like the same. Door that leads to the channeling chamber, the place where spirits and people meet. The end of this door was tempered, making it very solid. But I guess it wasn't strong enough to withstand the Phoenix. I mean, you know what? Phoenix can have that. That is an impressive physical action for him, I guess. But hey, if Phoenix, like, if people important to him are in danger, Phoenix will move. Someone with a lot of skill wrote these 4 Chinese characters with a brush. Oh look, here's a translation. Once in a lifetime. This message is people should value their ghostly meetings as once-in-a-lifetime chances. Okay, that was all pretty much the same. Alright. Well, let's go to the Winding Way, because we have the incinerator to look at. June 21st, Fay Manor, Winding Way. Hey, there's someone by the incinerator. Oh, looks like they've noticed me. And are now running at top speed towards me. Oh, hey. Like, you're that dentist guy. Actually, it's Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nice to see you again. Running up to me after you were by an incinerator. Oh, like, real suave. So it's like my turn? It's nice to see you too. So what's up? You're all out of breath. L- Like, huh? Oh, like, you mean, like, I'm just totally happy and, like, totally excited to be here. Excited? Like, I mean, there are so many things to, like, see. It's like the real deal here. Oh, really? For example? For example, like that urn over there. Do you, like, know about it? All I see is an old cracked piece of pottery. Anyways, let me look at this obvious evidence you were trying to get rid of. That's right. Pearl said she found this key inside the incinerator. I guess I should take a look inside for myself. This is from Maya's costume. There's blood on it. A tiny bit, but still. Cloth scrap added to the court record. Unburned remains found inside the garden incinerator. Small amount of blood is on it. I mean, look, by the process of elimination, unless they introduced a new character, I think we all knew where suspicion was going to fall anyways, right? Well, okay, there's technically two, right? There's Eni and there's also Pearl's mom. Nah, it's mysterious. But the fact that, like, she's by the incinerator and she runs over to us. So, someone tried to burn this. And this key was also found in there. I get the feeling this incinerator played a crucial part in this murder. Oh, Phoenix. Splendid garden. Okay, that's the same, for sure. That's the side room. Looks like SQ's a bake. Okay. Could this be the key to this case? Surely. It's a really old urn. There are the ashes of a person long dead inside. Looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. I think we need to talk to Eni more to actually think about the case. Do I have anything to present to you? Like, I'm really sorry, but... And I know, like, you totally had your heart set on it, but I can't, like, take it. Who said anything about giving this to you? Yeah, I don't think she's gonna really say anything. Unless gun? No, okay. Sacred urn. I am? Is there some sort of legend connected with that urn? Like, yeah, it's like this village's treasure. Huh, didn't know that. And, like, it's sealed inside that urn. It's? What are you talking about? Like, you know, Amife spirit. Amife? Who's that? Like, geez, Mr. Smith, get with the program. Everyone knows the lady that founded the Korean channeling technique was Mystic Ami. Oh, I could have just called her Amy. But, weirdly enough, despite the fact that I definitely, as, like, a kid, would do, like... Because it comes up, right? I have some weird mispronunciations, not going with, like, something that'd be more, like, naturally Japanese, vowelish. Weirdly, I don't think I've ever read her name as Amy. But that might be also because as a kid, I would always be like, well, no, you do Amy with a Y. The fact that it's an I, which, you know, nowadays, everyone loves to use I's instead of Y's. You don't have to get upset with me. So, like, as long as your spirit, like, lives in that urn, the spiritual power of the Fae family will stick around. Like, Isn't that totally romantic? Or Ray? Rye. I think a classic one for people is Raiden slash Raiden. Romantic, huh? From a different franchise, obviously, but you know. That Erd is really as important as she says. It could be a vital clue. Yeah, maybe you should actually have looked at it, Phoenix, instead of ignoring it multiple times. Oh, it's like those back then would always change the spelling anyway. Yeah. I'm always of two minds on that. It's like when you see people where they're writing out the Japanese with English characters. And so they use SI for she. Because that is what it is. Like if you're going directly with it. But they don't have the SI. It has a sh sound to it too, naturally. But if you're trying to more accurately represent what they're actually writing out with the various syllabary they're using, the hiragana or katakana, it's, you know. I'm getting off the topic though here. What happened? Ini, I wanted to ask you about the murder. Murder? Dr. Gray's? Remember? As if there's another one. Oh, that one. Like, you should have said so in the first place. So, like, I totally don't know anything, because I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Well, that's not much help. Do you notice anything at all? Like, come on. What a total bore. I, like, totally have nothing to do with this, like, murder thing. Oh yeah, you only introduced Dr. Gray to Crane Village. No relation, sure. Even if you were only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister, who died in that accident, was a nurse at his clinic. I do appreciate how, like, Phoenix is like, she's a little suspicious. Traffic accident. Alright then. Why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident? Like, why? You think, like, it got something to, like, do with the murder? I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I can. Cyclox. Like, oh, what is it? Looks like I'm going to need something to pry her mouth open on this one. Alright, well, let's examine the urn. So there's a spirit in this urn, huh? All I see are a bunch of cracks. But I guess maybe the spirit could live in the space between the cracks? Looks like something's written on it. I am. Huh. Weird. Sacred urn added to the court record. Ami Faye's spirit is sealed within. It's chipped and cracked all over. Oh, Pearl. I think, though, we need one other thing for Pearl, though. Maybe it's in the side room? June 21st, Faye Manor, side room. The bedding is all laid out today, too. Guess I'll leave them alone for now. Excuse me. Who am I talking to? There's no one here. I keep wondering about this box. I'm sure this wasn't here before the murder took place. Looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. Trying to see a real sliding door in person. I think that was actually new, but... Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of these were the same. That one might have been actually different, but that's okay. Alright, well, let's go back to the meditation room. Go back to the channeling chamber. June 21st, Fay Manor, channeling chamber. Looks like Morgan's here too, but she hasn't noticed me yet. What is she doing? Looks like she's talking to a picture. So, what's going on? Well, hello there, Inky Hog. I played this before, but I'm going through the second Phoenix Wright game, the first trilogy. I'm not gonna. We are seeing the second person who's acting very suspicious on the second day of an investigation. Don't you see? Take a look around. Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. That's right. Prepare yourself, dear Misty. Misty from Pokemon? But no, she's talking about Mia and Maya's mom. But there can only be one murderer, right? How can there be so much sus? What in the... Who's there? Oh, if it isn't Mr. Wright. Just curious. That picture you were just looking at. Oh, today was that event, was it not, good sir? I heard you did well. Huh. Oh, yes. Thank you, scary lady. I am terribly sorry I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement, so I had to watch over the trainees training today. I get the sense she really doesn't want to talk about the picture. All because the master can't be here with us, you understand? And that is why a lowly branch family member such as myself must do this. Anything else new here? The space, the kennels, time murder. Was anyone here at the time of the murder? That's what Lotta testified in court. You know I should have taken a look. I can always count on Lotta to make things heard. This following screen is really showing its age. Edges a bit tattered. I can view the characters. Crane. Ask Maya about it. Okay. And the blood's still here, I guess. My beam sits. Palings. Damp. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here. I don't think there's anything actually new to find here, which is fine. What happened? Have you remembered anything about the murder? No, I told you everything I know already. Were you in this room the whole time Lotta and I went to call the police? Yes, of course. I was by Mystic Maya's side the whole time. I performed the spirit severing technique and held her in my arms afterward. You said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen? I would like to say more did. However, that is all that occurred. I was really hoping for some new info. I suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have played on your hopes. Could you possibly be more patronizing? Training. So, do the students train every day? Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off the day after the murder, of course. However... And I assume both Maya and Pearls went through this training? Mr. Wright. Yes. Wow, she got real scary real fast.
How many times must I tell you before you understand, good sir? They are to be addressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl.
Sorry, I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait, I'm sorry, but Mystic Pearl? Isn't that going a bit too far? I mean, is it, Phoenix? You've seen that Pearl can already channel the dead.
Next question, please.
Oh man, she's really being a pain in the butt about this.
Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir.
Master. So the Master is, Maya's mother, right?
Mystic Misty. She is a brilliant medium.
And where is she now?
Oh, we are not sure.
Not sure.
About 16 or 17 years ago, Mystic Misty failed at channeling a certain spirit, and after that, she simply disappeared. I don't believe she will return to this village in any case, and in 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village.
Erased.
A person who has been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead.
Oh, I see.
And that is 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Karain village.
And... Crazy idea. You take that mug and break it and keep breaking every cup until Morgan stops trying to make you waste time with titles as you attempt to keep her niece from getting executed. Oh golly geez.
Mystic Maya was supposed to become the next master. However, with this murder, I'm afraid.
I must be imagining things. Thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. Just saying you are on a time limit. No, it's fine. We're in visual novel time. These hours are only taking the set amount of time. I mean, I guess I will say, when you're doing this for your first time, and you don't know what's happening here, it is kind of good that, like, it's being suspicious with both. Because it makes you wonder, well, like... Which, you know, the idea of... Well, yeah, I guess I was gonna say, like, people working together, but that's already come up in the first game. Like, you have accomplices helping out. That happens in the Steel Samurai case. I mean, it really happens in the second case, too, with Red White. But also, very specifically, the fourth and fifth cases have a lot going on that way. And that's the whole thing with when Banfred sets up Yanni Yogi to do all the dirty work for him. I don't know if you will tell me anything. Oh, you're gonna be mad if I have Maya's Magatama. What do you think about this? Yeah, in universe though, we aren't talking about.
I am terribly sorry, but I am afraid my spiritual powers are not as strong as you might think. I really am terribly sorry.
This has nothing to do with your spiritual power. Folding screen?
There are 6 parts to the Korean sacred writings. To think that this valued treasure of our village and Mystic Maya were both shot by a gun.
Well, that's...
Even if it was something that occurred during a channeling, it is an unforgivable act. This, this is the key to this room.
That's right.
But why do you have it, good sir?
That. I'm not telling.
Return it at once.
I can't. It's evidence after all. I think she knows exactly how important this key is to this murder. But what is this feeling I'm getting from her? It feels... Can't describe it. It's called the feeling of sus, Phoenix. Gun. No, she does not even think about gun, okay. Knife. Bloody costume.
That is Mystic Maya's costume, isn't it? It's a shame. I never thought anything like that would happen to her.
We don't know that it was Maya that did it.
Oh, poor Mystic Maya.
Do you ever listen to anyone other than yourself?
That is Mystic Maya before I applied the spirit severing technique. This picture, it was taken without my express permission. I knew allowing a person like her from the Heartland into our country was a bad idea.
You do realize that the Heartland is a part of this country, right?
What the... What?
So, they made Lotta Southern, which usually means she's from Osaka. But I guess the idea is she's talking more about, like, she's probably very, like, straightforward versus, like, very refined stuff going on. I don't know. One of those weird times when, like, the localization has to run into itself a little bit. Okay, those were the same, which I thought so. Found city folk ruining rural traditionalist. That might be part of it, though. Because it's possible. Because they make a lot of Southern. But also, there's the difference between, like, because Osaka itself, like, you have its city versus actual rural area. But I imagine she also probably speaks very formal Japanese in the original. Oh, I wonder if... Do you tell us about the Sacred Urn? Okay, no, you wouldn't make it simple about that. You don't have anything to talk about, right? Nope, okay. Oh wait, do I have anything to present this wise? Korean channeling technique founder. Legend says her soul is sealed in the sacred urn. What do you think about this?
I am terribly sorry, but I'm afraid...
Oh wait, it's the same thing, okay. Okay, I think these are all basically the same. Okay, let me redo that because I thought that was going to be the same one, but I think it's different today.
Come to think of it, I don't believe I have seen my child today. Would you happen to know where she is, good sir?
No, I wouldn't.
Honestly, take one day off from training. It is nigh impossible to make it up. Good sir, I pray you are not teaching her strange, fiendish things in her time off.
Oh boy, here comes her anger. We were having such a civil conversation, too. You have anything to say about Mia?
Oh my, I think I may know of this person from somewhere.
It's Mia. You know, Maya's older sister.
Ah, yes, that is who she is.
How could you forget a daughter of the master?
If memory serves, she became a lawyer. Oh, how splendid for her, don't you think?
That soft, kind smile. It's the kind that tells you a pair of devil horns are not too far away. I think this one might be the same. Yeah, that one's the same as last time. That's fair. That's all the same. All right. I think that was it. Can I... Maybe I have enough for Pearl's thing right now. Because I feel like I need to think of something else, but maybe. We'll give it a try, why not? Time to blow up the small child's mind as she dares to lie to us. Pearl, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay?
But what if I can't just tell you what happened?
Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound?
What? You can do that?
You'll tell me if I guess something right, won't you?
Yes.
Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? You were here, weren't you, Pearls? In the winding way?
Well, wow. You got it.
So, do you think you can tell me now?
I'm sorry. Not yet.
Man, oh man. Alright, what next? Okay, I think I know what you were doing there.
Do you really know that much?
Well, I am a lawyer, you know. Ooh. Do I have the thing here? Alright, so if I recall correctly, I believe... Because it's clear, Pearl broke the urn, but we don't have what she broke the urn with yet. I think I might need to find that. Whatever, we have the health to burn. I'll give it a try anyways. So...
I feel just a little better.
Huh?
You are a lawyer, but you're also still just a person after all.
Oh. Sorry, I'll get it right this time. Okay, I think I know what it is you're doing yet. Do you really know that much? Okay, yeah, I think I missed something. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. Should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. As we leave Pearl perpetually surprised. Did I miss something? I went back to the meditation room. That happens way more often than I would like. Eni has traffic accident. I don't think I have her stuff either. This night keeps getting better. Hey, Donnie. I found everything here. Hmm. Hmm. Well, maybe. And do I need to talk to Maya, possibly? Damn you, Pearl. She's stopping me with her steel trap of a mind. Unless there's something else I need to do. June 21st, Wright Company Law Offices. This case has had me out of the office most of the time. I can come back tomorrow. Helping Maya should be my top priority now. Detention Center. June 21st, Detention Center. Visitor's Room.
Hey, Nick. I've been waiting.
She looks so helpless.
So, how was it? What did you find out?
Um, well, I found a few things.
Is it so bad that you can't even look me in the eye?
I just need a little more time. It'll all come together by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, all I do is cause trouble.
Oh, Maya. Well, let me ask you a couple things. What do you think about this gun?
I can't think of anything special about it.
Okay. Oh, do you have anything to say about your Magatama now that it's charged with energy? Damn, no, she doesn't. Okay. The key?
Ah, that's the channeling chambers.
This is the only one in the world, right? Need to find a text animation that scrolls as well as this game.
Yeah. During the trial, I was kind of wondering why you had it.
They do... it's all very different. I also have it set to, So this is on full auto skip, which is why it just zooms through. And we can go in these other ones too. But it varies by game and stuff too, so...
During the trial, I was kind of wondering why you had it.
I got it from Pearls.
Well, that's weird. I swear I locked the door and then put the key into one of my pouchy sleeves.
Your sleeve? But when would your sleeve leave the room? It didn't grow a pair of legs.
I wonder where Pearlie found that key. That's a knife from my family's kitchen. I'll never be able to use it again.
It's alright. I'll buy you a new one, okay?
Arg, that's not the point. I don't ever want to see another knife, ever again.
I haven't thought about putting my full animations into RPG Maker and using the text boxes there. That'd be interesting. It feels like kind of like an extra step workaround, but I think I've seen enough stuff based on RPG Maker, or that use that as a launching off point, though. It definitely has the tech there.
That's mine, isn't it?
Damn it! I upset her again.
It really was me, wasn't it? Wasn't it, Nick? This is me, right? I guess I really did shoot Dr. Gray.
But that's not you.
Is two.
Is not.
Is two.
I should have kept this picture to myself. Okay, I feel that was the same. That's fine.
Oh, what is it?
I'm not too sure myself, but I found it just now inside the furnace.
Huh? Is it trash burning day already?
That's not something I would know about. I guess you didn't notice the bloodstain. Probably better that way.
That's Karane's sacred urn. Mystic Ami's soul is sealed inside of it.
Yeah, I know all about it. About how she's the founder of the Crane technique.
Oh, look at Mr. Smarty here. Thinks he knows all. You sound like an occult fanatic.
Trust me, this isn't going on my resume anytime soon.
You know, I haven't looked at this in a long time. I wonder when it became so cracked.
I don't know. Maybe it's relevant to the case if I had the right thing. Talk. Today's trial. So how was it? Today's trial, I mean.
You were fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought our goose was cooked, you managed to turn it all around. I bet it would make a great Hollywood movie.
Don't be silly. We have to concentrate on the trial. We're going to win this, Maya.
Thanks a lot, really. Hey, Nick. The person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it?
Of course not. You're completely innocent.
If that were true, then I'd be really happy, but there wasn't anyone else in that room with the two of us, right?
Well, did you check behind the folding screen?
I I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there.
That's exactly what Lotta said, too. Not guilty.
Nick,
Yeah?
why do you believe in me? Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray?
Because of something Mia told me.
My sis? What did she tell you?
She said that spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you.
Now that you mention it, wait, then, I really am?
You are not the real murderer. I think that maybe before you even called the spirit, you were drugged.
Drugged?
I think this was planned from the very beginning. You were set up to take the blame for killing Dr. Gray.
That's...
Pearl's alibi. God damn it. Is it? To have to come to Maya first. I want to ask you something about Pearls.
Pearly? What about her?
No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder.
Huh? Wait, Nick, you don't think she did it, do you?
No, nothing like that. Maya, she's 8 years old.
She'd never do anything like that. You hear me? Never. She's a great kid, and really cute, and really great, and cute.
I didn't really think she was the murderer. But she's definitely hiding something. You were with her on that day, right?
Yeah, the two of us. We were playing with her ball.
Sorry, that didn't come out very good. Dodoru keeps winning. A little bit, yeah. I needed to know about the ball. A ball, huh? Sounds like a dead end to me. Ball. So, about this ball.
It's nothing really special, just a plain old ball. I think she was still playing with it when I started the channeling job that day. Pearly really loves to play with that ball.
She loves to play with that ball, huh?
When she wants to get it, she always climbs right into the clothing box.
The clothing box?
Yeah, Pearly's always hiding in there. You know that box that you looked into, but you wouldn't actually take the thing you need out of it because the game wanted you to get this specific line of dialogue from me first? So now you're gonna have to run back there to pick up something? You know the side room? There's a clothing box in there. It's really big, so once you see it, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about.
The clothing box in the side room, huh? Bitterness. Look, the game hurt me because it wouldn't let me do the thing. I'm allowed to be a little bitter. June 21st, Crane Village. Ah.
Why?
Hey, wait. Please, Lotta. She ran off into the manor. Why am I pursuing Lotta? June 21st, Fey Manor Meditation Room. Lotta.
Oh, whack.
Hey.
Well, I'm telling you, quit following me, you hear?
People are stranger when you're not a stranger.
Oh, I'm a worthless piece of trash. You lay eyes on me and they'll turn to dust.
Why are you this way, Lotta? June 21st, Fey Manor, side room. Pretty sure I saw Lotta run in this direction. Doesn't look like she's here. There we go. Oh, it's a Steel Samurai ball. That's cute. It's Pearl's ball. Well, it might not be a Steel Samurai ball. It might be a ball that Maya just put a Steel Samurai sticker on. Maya said it's always kept in the clothing box. So then, what's it doing on the floor? Pearl's ball. Taken. Pearl's favorite toy. She was playing with this at the time of the murder, it seems. There's melodramatic, and then there's mellow yellow dramatic. It's the clothing box where Pearl's ball is usually kept. I wonder what's inside. Wow. What, what, what were you doing in there? What were you thinking? Oh, I'm a bad person. Just another piece of human trash. I needed a hole to crawl into. I mean, Lada's not wrong. She does kind of suck. So you crawled into this clothing box because there wasn't a hole to crawl into? Oh, man. Huh? There's a small hole in this clothing box. You beat me to it. Oh. I mean, it's kind of right there with her, right? Like, she always tries to get pictures, mostly just to profit for herself. Like, the selfishness is one thing, but very often her selfishness is actively a problem for other people. To be fair, she's not human trash. And it's about, she's trailer trash. Yeah. Oh, she doesn't actually have a trailer. We just know she goes around in her van or whatever. But still, it's about 8 inches off the ground. That's the same height as the hole in the folding screen. Then could this clothing box added to the court record? There's a hole that looks like a bullet hole about 8 inches off the ground. It's the clothing box where Pearls keeps her ball. I thought I felt my soul take off for a sec when Lotta jumped out at me. So it's big enough to fit a grown adult. Well, she can be called an adult. Damn, Phoenix. Sick burn, bro. June 21st, Fay Manor, Meditation Room.
Oh, Mr. Nick, that person ran by here just now.
What person?
Um, you know, the person with the fluffy cotton candy hair?
Ah, he means Lotta.
She said, "Don't look at me with them eyes," but I'm not that scary, am I?
I don't think that's quite what she meant.
Oh, that's right. She also wanted me to tell you. Going on a trip to find myself, so don't you bother finding me.
Oh, well, thanks.
You're welcome.
Also, I could not do that at all, but whatever. Yeah, Lotta does strike me as a hashtag van life person. Such her ghoulish documentation of everything. Yeah. Okay, anyways, you don't have anything new to say, right? Yeah. I think now we can get the truth finally. So I already did the first part of this, so let's just skip to the part I failed on. Because I'm 95% sure I needed her ball. Now, what was it that Pearls was doing in the winding way? Pearl's ball. You were playing with this ball, right?
Ah, that's right. How did you know?
Ah, we have crushed her mind. Excellent. Maya told me that you love to play with your ball.
Yeah, I was playing with my ball.
Uh-huh. And then... something happened, huh? Something really bad.
Go. What do you mean, something? Nothing happened.
This is it. While you were playing with your ball, this happened. This urn. It's a village treasure, right?
Ah,
And the spirit of the founder of the crane technique is sealed in here, isn't it?
yes.
What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps here and there.
Please don't tease me.
Pearl, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? The ball smacked into it and knocked it over, right? And if Morgan found out, she'd get really mad, huh? Oh, she doesn't seem to be fighting back. I think I hit the bullseye this time. But it's strange that the lock hasn't broken yet.
It, it's it's a really old urn, isn't it?
I guess.
It's so old, so it's not that weird to have a few cracks.
Her voice is shaking.
How can you tell that urn has been broken?
I think this is why they give us this one. My youngest niece has a bowl she named Boingy. It's cute. Aw, that is very cute. Who started the crane channeling technique?
Huh? Oh, it was Mystigami.
That's right. And how do you spell her name? Do you know?
How do I spell her name? I don't know.
It's spelled A-M-I.
Uh,
I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on this urn. Founded the crane channeling technique 1 a.m. I am smelling like a rose that somebody gave me on my birthday deathbed. And that's how I knew that someone must have broken this urn and made a mistake in spelling when they put it back together again. We did it, everyone. Oh, you get to heal afterwards. That's good. We crushed this poor child's spirit.
Around when Mystic Maya started the channeling on that day, I was playing in the winding way with my ball.
We broke this small child. Hooray. Also, hey, Dill. And that's when you broke the urn?
Yes, I broke it. I accidentally let Mystigami's spirit fly away.
Don't worry. Morgan will never know, okay?
I am a bad child. Breaking a village treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village. But the broken pieces were pretty big, so...
You thought you could put them back together and no one would notice?
Yes.
Sacred urn.
I found some glue and brought it to the hallway and fixed the urn there.
The hallway? You mean winding way?
Yes.
Aww. Look at poor little Pearl. She really was trying her best.
The channeling had already started, so I didn't think anyone would walk by.
I see. So, about how long did it take you? Must have been a nasty repair job. The fact that she put it back together wrong and it still held its shape is impressive. Yeah, that kind of boggles belief, doesn't it?
Yes, I might be strong at spiritual things. When it comes to arts and crafts, I am not nearly as skilled. When I had finished fixing the urn and looked up, I saw you coming into the manor.
So that's around when Lotta and I were coming back inside, after reporting the murder.
When I saw that, I packed everything up in a hurry. Mr. Nick?
What is it, Pearls?
I'm going to get banished, aren't I?
Lots of glue. I really don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I bet Mystic Ami's happy to be free from that cramped urn.
Yeah, I hope so.
No harm done, and a happy resolution. Phew. Sacred urn updated in the court record, broken by Pearl right before the murder, under repair in the hallway until police came. Alright. Hey, Morgan.
Yes, what is it? And must you be so noisy? We have a rule here. The hallway is not for running. Now then, in a calm manner, ask your question.
Those wood turning shells where by the end it's like 90% resin. Exactly. I don't think I've ever actually looked at that, but that doesn't surprise me. Okay. Anyway, did you see Lotta come by here?
Oh, that girl from the Heartland. I'm sorry, but she did not pass by here at any time.
Lotta, you should know how to waste a man's time. I think Lotta's back out here, actually. June 21st, Crane Village. I think I found out everything I can. But I can't see how it all adds up. Is Eeny Meeny being here just a coincidence? I was assuming this was... Would Lotta say mister? Hey, mister. How's it that the spirit doctor I wanted to call just happened to be that nurse? And that nurse turns out to be Eenie's sister. It's too convenient. Oh, hey, Phoenix, I'm talking to you. I wish I knew a little more about Eenie, but where am I going to find info like that? Oh, I get it. You can't be bothered to look over at trash like me. Is that it, Mr. High and Mighty? Huh. Lotta. Oh, so you finally noticed. I thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear, although I couldn't understand a word. Well, I gotta hand it to you. You sure know how to chase down garbage. I mean, I'm grateful to you for chasing this large lump of one around like this. Thanks? But you know, you're just wasting your time. I'll be fine on my own. What are you going on about? As for following or chasing or whatever it is, isn't that what you're doing? Well, you see... Well, you're not exactly a real gentleman with a lady's heart, are you? You're not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister. Like, it's always funny, because sometimes Phoenix will put up with, like, a certain level of bullshit with these characters. But certain ones, like Lotta, you just see, like, he's out. He's done. He's tapped. Alright, Lotta. Actually, let's yell at you for the photos. Well, I'm a real natural, aren't I? I caught the murder just right and even managed to make it mysterious. Mysterious? All you managed to do is forget to focus your lens. Oh, shut up. That's my technique. My technique now, you hear? Okay, these are the same. Anything else new? Actually, have anything to say about the clothing box? Nope, don't know nothing about that. Things that don't catch my eye don't catch my interest. She calls herself a journalist? Wow, there's blood on it. Get that away from me. Where you get off showing something like this to me? Oops, guess that was the wrong thing to show her. Oh, do you have anything to say about Gun, actually? You think I could have the guts to carry one of these around? Celebrity photographer with a gun? Think it'd work? Bang, bang. Nah, thanks, but nah. I can't see myself like that. From the wiki, Hart was the designer's idea of a stereotypical person from Osaka. Apparently developers in the Osaka Capcom offices did not appreciate the implication that people from Osaka are cheapskates. Yeah, that sounds right. It's always funny in these games when you get to like little interregional beefs that happen. Alright, well, today's trial. Look, I'm really dang sorry about today. When I get all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop me. You hurt Maya really badly, Lotta. Well, I don't suppose you could give a gal like me? I probably meant to forgive her, but no. I'm not done. And to think we trusted you, Lotta. And what do?
You stab us in the back. You stressed us all out and even gave Maya a few strands of white hair. Now I'm going to have to pray she makes it, or she may come back as a ghost. Whack, that's enough. You can stop right there. Look, I'll tell you everything I know. Everything. I'll spill it all.
Everything?
Yeah, you got it. Everything. Well, actually, tell you what, I'll even do it for free.
You were expecting me to pay you after what you did to us? God damn it, Lana. Why are you this way? Wow, Lana. I can see why the Osaka Capcom offices did not appreciate this. Exactly. Cheapskate. The murderer. If Maya is not the real murderer, then who do you think it is, Lana?
Well, heck, ain't it obvious? It's that a cult freak.
You mean Eenie Meenie?
Well, there ain't anyone else it could be, right?
How? Man, if I didn't know this case better, the fact that Lada is accusing Eenie Meenie would make me think that it somehow had to not be her. Like, the universe itself would alter and transform to ensure that Lada is still wrong. As a fundamental... Damn, Osaka Lahomans.
Well, there ain't anyone else it could be, right? Well, that Granny, you and me, we were all together that whole time.
So, Lada suspects Eenie, which means she might have already found out some info about our mysterious Eenie. Do I... Oh, do I need to do this?
Oh, hey, that's Eenie Meenie, right?
Yeah. I was wondering if you know anything about this girl.
You know, actually, I did a little checking up on her the other day. Her sister, she's the one that Dr. Gray wanted to call back from the spirit world.
Yeah, I had heard as much. I also heard that Eenie was the one who introduced Dr. Gray to Crane Village.
Don't say. That's one sneaky gal if you ask me. Hey, you want me to tell you more about her?
Oklahoma with the cherry blossoms go sweeping down the plain. I mean, they just do that because they want you to remember that you can present profiles, right? But that is kind of dumb that, like, she sets it up and then you still need to get it out of her. Eenie Meenie. Speaking of Eenie, do you have any other information about her?
Oh, sure.
Well, what is it?
Ha ha ha. It'll cost you, and it'll cost a lot.
Lada. God damn it. Oh, silly me. Here I thought free meant no money necessary.
That girl was hospitalized about half a year ago.
Hospitalized? But why? Lada, it's going to start costing you pretty soon. Yeah, really.
Well, heck, you can go find out on your own.
Huh?
Here, I'll give you the clinic's address. Maybe you can find out something.
Maybe? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, see, actually, it was gonna be annoying, I reckon, so I didn't actually go there.
Uh,
Well, that's the way the gumbo spoils, right?
Spoiled gumbo sounds. Ew. I mean, look, don't blame this on... Never mind. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. Better go check out this hottie clinic. Huh. I forgot there was more of this investigation phase. Hottie Clinic. June 21st, Hottie Clinic reception. So, this is where Eni was hospitalized. Oh. Right. Right. Run away. Oh boy. I was promised hotties, what is this? Hotties, but without the E.
Yes. Are you here to visit a patient?
Ah, yes. Are you a doctor here?
Yes, I'm Dr. Hario.
Ah, I didn't think I'd be speaking with the director himself. Ah, it's Dr. Practice. Dr. Malpractice.
Yes, what can I help you with?
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Miss Eenie Meenie.
Miss Meanie, Miss Meanie. Yes. It's too bad. I'll tell you something. That girl left here a long time ago.
Here you are, sir. You know you shouldn't be up and about. Come on, it's back to your room with you.
Sweetums, calm down, calm down. Don't be so harsh to an old man like me.
Don't you dare start that Sweetums thing with me. If you don't behave, you'll get yourself tossed out of this hospital. Wow, I think nurses could be this direct or forceful towards their boss. I don't think this doctor has all the crayons on the box. Guy's got the meth itch and everything. Come now, be a good boy and give me the director's white lab coat.
Okay, I got it. Yes. Yes.
Don't yes me. Who in the world are you?
I'm Director Hario.
The nurse went off somewhere. Oh, the inhumanity. Only person I can talk to. I think the hospital just has a flea infestation. We might want to purge it with cleansing fire just in case. Yeah. Isn't this guy? Ugh. Director Hottie reported a peculiar patient who claims to be Director Hottie seems to be extremely, healthy. Okay, let's ignore him for now. This is the clinic's reception desk. It doesn't look like there's anyone at the counter. On the wall is this month's word to the wise. Do something in vain, and your only reward is tiredness. Not exactly the best thing to be telling your patients, is it? He's like a background mook from RoboCop 3. He does kind of have that, like, I think it's like the hair, like the hairstyle and color too. Kind of gives you that, like, background dystopian or dystopian-ish NPC look to it a little bit. This patient is undergoing rehabilitation.
And look at that vein face, twisting in all those ways, and that oily sweat. His whole body is swaying back and forth, wobble wobble, like he's about to fall. Yes.
Hey, just kind of my monologue like that. I'm explaining things here.
Both sides, yes, both sides, yes.
I hate it. I hate it. He did not need to be a character. He's what a high-definition real-world colonist who has been through the ringer would look like. I think part of that is you saying he has the meth scratch going on because I've seen enough of RimWorld. It involves a lot of drugs usually. Or cannibalism. Usually both. I wonder where that door way down there leads to.
Oh, that's the X-ray room, yes.
How did you know what I was thinking?
Yes, well, it's because that's the X-ray room, oh, yes.
Sounds delightful. LOL. Cannibalism is the win button. As it usually... Well, no, it usually isn't the win button, but there's something very peculiar about this guy, because I know it's not me. So I try not to anymore since it's too much of a meta. Which I can understand too. Like when you find yourself naturally gravitating towards something because it makes it easier, at that point it's like, it's kind of ruining it a little bit. This must be the waiting area. It's got the feeling of one and there are sofas lined up. I don't see all that many patients.
Well, it's the quality, not quantity that counts.
What in the world did that have to do with anything? Like, Phoenix wants nothing to do with Director Hottie. Some people see a 30-man raid. I see a stocked meat locker. Hottie Clinic. So, what exactly do you treat at this clinic?
Man, so we do all sorts of doctory clinical stuff.
Doctory clinical stuff?
Well, I don't actually know or particularly care about the details. Yes, what is that look for? There's a really big general hospital around the corner, yes. They can't accommodate everyone. They move some of their patients here.
You do surgeries here, right?
Yes, we do some plastic surgery here, it seems.
It seems?
Yes, it seems that way.
Oh, what do you know about Miss Eenie Meenie?
Now you're talking. That's that girl was transferred from the general hospital.
From the general hospital? To here? What kind of surgery did she need?
Yes, well, she needed surgery really bad, really bad.
So what kind was it?
Yes, no, you see that as something. No, I can't.
So you say with a happy smile on your face, Mr. Director.
See, there's this thing about doctors aren't allowed to talk about patient stuff. And all those TV shows too, right? You've seen them, right? Yeah.
I'm never going to get him to unzip those broken zipper teeth of his at this rate. This man is clearly a Slanishi cultist. There's gotta be something I can show this old coot. Well, clearly the badge is going to help, right?
What is?
I'm a lawyer. Right now, I'm investigating a murder.
And yes, this was your angry face. Violence isn't the answer.
The trial is tomorrow. I would really like some information from you.
Is that right? Well, no, I think I can let you in on a little secret.
What's that?
Yes, actually, I'm not the real director.
Are you kidding? Anyone with half a fly's brain knew that.
Bleh. What do you mean?
Do I have to explain this to him?
Well, hold on. I'll give you something real information, okay? I'm actually this clinic's see, I like this place is walking dictionary.
You mean a walking encyclopedia?
Yeah, that. And my specialty is in young, silky, smooth, hearty patients. There's nothing I don't know about them, but I get embarrassed talking about it. Yeah. How about you keep that kind of information to yourself? Oh, anyway, you wouldn't know about little Miss Eeny Meeny, right?
Little Miss Eeny Meeny.
That girl, I remember her especially well. Really, especially very well.
Approach the heretic. Yeah, he kind of sucks. Also, I'm actually kind of astonished that the attorney's badge gave me something here. Do you have anything if I do any of the other things? So what do you know about this?
But actually, this my mind's blank. That's boring. That's why. Boring. Yes, how do I put it? You should more attractive items. Yes.
Attractive? Huh? I really hate to do this, but oh god, I'm not gonna like what these give me. This one's probably gonna be nothing. So I'd like to ask you about this person.
Something possibly, I guess. No, nothing. There's no need to bring this person in for an exam. Wouldn't do it anyway.
I'm just a pretend doctor, he gets an F from me. Why do I feel like he's gonna have something to say about every single girl profile I have? So about this girl.
She is, not the best match. But she'd be a great candidate for surgery in well, that's really the only thing I can prescribe for her.
What is he talking about? What surgery? Would you please take a look at this person?
Oh, this is a spectacular woman. I'd like to meet her just one time. Bring her to me tomorrow. She'll get special attention from me. I promise.
What does he think he is? This is a medical facility. There are characters in these things. And like, we're meant to find him gross and disturbing. But that doesn't change the fact that they still put these in the game. I assume you have nothing to say about Gumshoe. Oh, Christ. Oh, no. Okay, no. This is a localization. I'm going to assume this was probably really creepy in Japanese. Maybe they didn't make it as bad. So about this girl. Check the Discord later. Oh no.
But wasn't she the patient down in room 206? Oh, yes. I'm sure that cute nurse is taking very good care of her. That nurse said the girl has chicken pox, or some measles, or maybe flu.
Pearls is fine well. Well, I feel sorry for the nurse now. Okay. That was perfectly fine. See, that may be just as innocent in the Japanese, but I'm going to assume that was more along the lines of him saying something like, I look forward to seeing what she becomes later. Because that tends to be how these things go in anime. He doesn't care about Morgan, which is not surprising. She has a bit of age to her.
Miss Edie is really cute in this picture. You look great, right?
Yeah, sure.
I wish I could see her again. The next time she has a big accident. Yes.
I'll tell her for you.
Yes, please. I'm waiting for her. Yes, waiting.
What about her sister? About this person?
Um, hmm. I feel like somewhere. I've seen her somewhere before, I think. Well, when she comes tomorrow for a consultation, I'm sure we can get reacquainted.
I don't believe this. Why do I have so many on the younger side girls in this case? I doesn't care about Lotta Hurt at all. Yeah, you would care about Francisca, wouldn't you? This person.
Oh, she's nice. That look in her eye. She looked like a queen. She's glaring at me. Her stares making me choke up in tears.
I was whipped by her, and it hurt a lot.
Oh, wow. I'm so jealous. So, did you cry? How did it feel?
I cried a little, I think. Can't actually remember. Kitty just crying face. Okay, good. I think we're out of the creepiness now. Also, what the hell, Phoenix? The fact he was opening up to this creepy old guy.
Oh, it's been news. I thought they're so nice. Off my smartness. Try it too. My new hairstyle that I invented.
That's okay. I'll pass on this one. Oh. I wonder if any other evidence has value to it. Probably not. Oh, wait. Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? God damn it.
Now this is what I'm talking about. Yes. Nice. This is nice and exciting.
What do you think? Does anything grab your attention?
There's no mistaking this nice. Yes. Yes. I like this picture. Yes. Mind if I borrow this for a while? For private research purposes?
That's okay. I don't think I should support his research. Interesting. He does that. You won't want it back. No, I really wouldn't. And I definitely wouldn't want to use any forensic chemicals or look at it under a UV light. See, I get why he would like this one. The other one is a little bit weird, but I don't know. Okay, that one I didn't think would be special, but I thought it'd be worth a try. Do you have anything to say about the newspaper clippings, actually? Okay. Eeny meeny. Please, tell me what you know about Eeny meeny.
Nice. Well, I'll get to that first, me, I will. That girl. That's right. She was shot here from the general hospital. This was, yes, a year ago. She was one of those emergency cases.
What was she ill with?
Ill? No. She was injured, not ill.
So, okay, ooh, one moment. His voice is maybe a little bit harder than I think it is.
With my trained eye, I could see. I would see it was a huge woman.
One of the advantages of the fact that Scott's usually asleep for these is because I think with this guy, because he's a creepy bastard, I'm making mouth sounds. And I know that would, which I understand that does set some people off because of misophonia and all that. I'll take the L there. A huge injury.
Whole body was wrapped around Brendan's arm was in a cast.
That sounds pretty severe, all right.
Yes, it was an accident. Scary, yes,
Yes. This character just sucks in all ways. He really does. Please tell me he's not a witness in the courtroom. I don't think he is. No, I wouldn't even with Von Karma. No. Either Manfred or the daughter. I mean, Manfred would just shut him up immediately, but no, it'd be bad because Francisco would whip him, and as we've seen, I don't think he is. Car? You mean it was a traffic accident?
That's what gave her the terrible injuries. That's what was in the papers. Yes, I looked through all of it. It's terrible. Yes.
Did I even ask what is wrong with this old guy? The operation. Just now, you mentioned something about a big operation.
Are you talking about Miss Amy's operation?
Yes, Massini's.
That was one heck of an accident. Yes, her whole face was burned like bad toast. It was bad. Very bad.
This man's not only somehow a doctor, but he's also still a doctor by the time apologist happens. Christ, right, he does come back too. Oh, I don't think I even remembered that until you just said that. Sometimes they really do let the worst characters stick around. Was it really that bad?
It was a good thing that Miss Edie had a picture of herself. I heard that picture was how they put her face back together.
Picture?
Girl, she just got her license. So she just happened to have a license photo on her. Yes.
Oh.
So, see.
Right, moment.
So, see, I got her picture as a way to remember it. Well, more like that's why.
Breach of ethics? Oh, wait.
What? What? Pretty girl like her. But she has lots of
Sure.
It's a treasure, my treasure. Precious.
What happened to the actual license itself?
Who knows? I didn't bother to ask. It probably got burned up along with the car. Yes.
I guess with that precious line, the natural voice to give him would have been a Gollum voice, but... License photo added to the court record. Enie's photo for her driver's license. Director Hottie's treasured possession. I wish he showed up back up as a murder victim, but that doesn't give the player much motivation to bring his killer. Man, it's even worse. What, are you reminding yourself of what else he does, or checking what is in the original Japanese? Or just the fact that he keeps getting worse? The accident. Like, you know what? We were talking about how Lada is ghoulish earlier, but in the Japanese version, presenting Pearl Faye's profile to Hottie will have him urge Phoenix to bring her to see him if she hurts herself, to which Wright inwardly refuses, believing this line would not be suitable in the Western release. Oh, wow. Do not disrespect any circus by giving Hottie that voice. Fair enough. Wow. See, I thought he was going to do the thing where he's like, I'll wait till she's older, which would have been bad enough. But that's even worse. Don't disrespect the fictional Reg Golem either. So you looked up information on E's accident, correct?
Yep, sure did. Man, I read every paper that covered. I read every paper that covered it at the time.
What kind of accident was it? Do you remember?
Yes, hold on. I'll go get it for you. That's the article I mean.
Uh-huh. You have it?
Well, don't get me wrong. I thought something like this might come up, so...
Obsessive to the max. I bet I could learn about how to stay on a lead from this guy. Phoenix, do not take anything positive from this guy. I don't think that line would be suitable for any hemisphere. Yeah.
Here we go, yes. According to this, Miss Edie was in the passenger seat.
The passenger seat, huh?
And dozing, or so it says. A strong jolt woke her up. The next minute, a sea of fire was around her. Miss Edie followed the door, finally got it open, and somehow managed to get away.
Oh. Is this one of the ones where they have to mess with a car? Localization crew experiment with an alternate scenario where Hottie compared Pearl to a doll before removing the line altogether, which is probably the right call. Nuke the site from orbit.
Miss Edie fought with the door, finally got it open, and somehow managed to get away. Ready, you can read all the details in the article, yes.
Newspaper clipping 2 updated in the court record. Articles about the car accident. It's the only way to be sure. A new clue! I should probably look this over. Highway of Nightmares. May 24th. Late last night, 2 women's car. That is such a weird way of putting that. God, I need to watch Aliens again. May 24th. Actually, I guess really. May 24th. Late last night, 2 women's car crashed into a highway center divide. One of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage and died at the site. Ongoing investigation has revealed that the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. Miss Eeny Meeny Miss Eeny Meeny holds interview about crash. I was like totally tired and I dropped off to sleep. Then there was this crash and like I woke up in a huge sea of flames. I was like still half asleep and I opened the right door and like got out. I don't like remember anything else. If Miss Eeny Meeny is to be believed, the one driving the car was her sister, Mimi Miney.
Mimi Miney was the nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic, where 14 patients were accidentally overdosed to their death. Is this then just a mere coincidence? Two women's curse, another man's treasure. It's a good one, Donnie. It's been half a year since Miss Edie had her surgery and got better. She was discharged sometime in December last year. It's already been half a year, huh? And yes, so how was I? I was real hell, wasn't I? Yeah, yes. Thank you very much. Please leave my life and never return. Yes, well then, I'll be getting back to my room then. Tell Mazzini I said hi, okay? Yes. It's time for me to leave too. Yes. Ah, okay. It's definitely time to leave. Not Hottie's treasure, though, let's be clear. Alright. June 21st, Crane Village. Oh, hey, so how was it? Did you go to the clinic? I just realized. So at first I was like, Director Hottie exists to show us that Lotta's not the worst person in this case, right? But we only had to meet him because Lotta didn't do it herself. Which, considering her gender, fair. Probably for the best that Phoenix tanked that instead. But also, how could you, Lotta? Yeah, found out a few things, I guess. Oh, what's the matter? You ain't looking so well. Ah, yeah. So earlier, that old granny called the cops. Huh? The cops? Why would Morgan call the police? Oh, she said she had something to tell him. Things are sure getting interesting. Damn it, Morgan. Oh, but honestly, I tell you, that granny sure got her bloomers in a knot. Well, I guess you put it that way. It always starts out small, you know? Stealing the master's seat, trolling the village folk. Now you see what it turned into? A murder, that's what. Yeah, what a mess. Hey, hold on. What? That stuff you were just talking about. That's the first I've heard of it. Oh, hey, really? Well, it's old news to everyone else in the world. Well, excuse me for not keeping up with gossip while I'm busy saving people. They combine to the ultimate abomination, Dr. Hardy. You said something about stealing the master's seat? Oh, yup. Right now, the master is this medium named Mr. Fate, but the one that was really supposed to be the master was that old granny. Morgan was supposed to become the master. Imagine Lotta with missing teeth and a pink hair tuft. Ugh. Also, yeah, because Phoenix is kind of a dumbass and couldn't put together Morgan's super obvious motive from her super ominous scene we walked in on earlier, we need to have Lotta Hart explain the rest of it to us. Do you know where Eni is, Lotta? Oh yeah, I saw her not too long ago. She's hanging around that garden in the middle. Okay, thanks. You got something to ask her? Yeah, got a whole list of things only she can clear up for me. Master. So I hear the master has always been the eldest daughter. The eldest daughter? Well, turns out that old bat is Mr. Faye's older sister. Oh. They say the older sister is usually the one with more spiritual power. Come to think of it, Maya said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly. Well, anyway, somehow Granny there lost to her younger sister, Misty. I see. Oh, this made the townsfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sort of things too, like, She's the oldest, and yet she doesn't have the power to be the next master. Disgraceful. Wow, I had no idea. So, what would have happened had Morgan been stronger? Oh, Miles' family would have been the branch family, I reckon. Nope, don't know nothing about that. I guess that's all the same. Intrigue. Yeah. Like, I don't even know if the main writer behind these games, if he always intended to leave himself an opening for more of the games, or it was just a as he went. Because I'm pretty sure this game does end with, I say that, I'm pretty sure 2 goes into 3 more directly. Like, it doesn't, like, the final case doesn't lead into it, but it does have, like, that sequel hook to it, if I recall. But there is a through line, which is Maya's mother in the background as, like, the story WrestleMania sign, where, like, we had a little bit of Misty Faye in the first game, and she's coming up here, too. Never again, if I can help it. Meditation room. Winding Way. June 21st, Faye Manor, Winding Way. Hey, like, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. I think I have enough to finally unlock her secret. Like, what's with that scary look on your face? You don't have anything new to say, right? Nope. Okay. Let's do this thing. Traffic accident. Please tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Like, whose accident? Your sister's accident, naturally. Oh, oh yeah. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. And he just asked, whose accident? Which means she must know something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident? Huh? Another person's accident? Like, you got someone in mind? Okay, Or does it want this? It's saying person, though. So I think it wants me to say eeny meeny here. A new world created by Shu Takumi, Clang, and Georgia Armani. Okay, my gut instinct is because it says something on it, it wants me to do this. Okay. I want to ask you about your own car accident. Me? Yes. So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in, like, an accident? Yeah, okay. Are you the other women who own the car? Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says, Miss Eenie Meenie holds interview about crash. Ah, you suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital, correct? The, like, wait. What now? That's not me. Huh? I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. My name, Eenie Meenie, is, like, pretty common.
What in the world are you babbling about? Your sister's name, Mimi Miney, is in here too.
Eenie meenie. The fact I changed the last name based on the name in front of it, whatever.
Like, totally, wow, what a scary coincidence. I'm totally getting, like, goosebumps.
You think I'm going to let you get away with that?
So, like, now what? Like, do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized?
Is it... Would it just be the fact that I have the license photo? She hasn't been the same since the accident. She used to Fortnite dance, now she only TikTok dances. I'm gonna hope that although, well, okay, it was license photo. It's just is a weird thing to use for this, but it makes sense, I guess. This is your proof.
Like, what's that picture supposed to mean?
I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at.
Huh? So,
There was a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks like you.
oh, that creepy fake director.
Now are you ready to tell me about the accident?
Like, wait a sec. Okay, so, like, I was in an accident, sure. But that's, like, totally not related to this murder.
Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct?
And?
That woman who died, who do you suppose they mean? Do you suppose the woman who died in that accident could be? It's not time yet for this, right? Okay. Like, we're getting throw the steel samurai ball at her. It's getting a little bit ahead for this, but I think the game takes a while to do this, but two sisters in the same accident. The one that survived got really burned and had to get plastic surgery based off of just an image they found. Like, I think it's pretty clear what they're building up to. But I also think that's like the end of the courtroom phase next time. So I believe it was your sister, Mimi Miney.
Oh, Mimi.
You were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same. Unlock successful. Traffic accident.
Yeah, I was riding. Riding in that car with my sister. We were, like, on our way home. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. And then it happened. At the time, I grabbed my purse and escaped from the passenger side door.
And your sister?
I couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke. I couldn't see anything.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I mean, look, if you're in a crash, you should get out of the vehicle anyways, right? But you don't need to see. It doesn't matter if it's full of smoke. Like, visibility is not the problem. If you are one of the two people in the front of a vehicle, you know where the other one's gonna be. Now, you could say you were disoriented, but I don't buy the visibility thing. But whatever. It's neither here nor there. Dr. Gray. Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? Gotta dig the fire animation at least. Wait, who is on trial here? Oh, this is Maya. Maya's on trial. For like 3 frames, they did well. Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills?
Like, it was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that to, pay my sister back.
I wonder. This does give Edie a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray.
Seems simple, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
But it would be very hard to catch me. Actually, I'd say impossible.
What?
I think you get the picture. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it. Ha ha.
Okay. What is left? Morgan left, right? June 21st, Korean Village. Looks like something's up.
Stop. Stop. Leave my mother alone.
Ow. Hey, hold on, okay, pal? I'm not gonna hurt.
Pearl, dear, it is perfectly all right. I will be out for a short while with this young man. Mother, please let me go too. No, you must stay here and protect the manor. But
Ah, don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something cool. I'll show you something cool. Look here, it's a real pistol.
detective, do not upset me further.
Come shoo, you dog. Oh yeah, he had Morgan Fay here calling him a young guy. And then he's gonna give Pearl a gun. Oh, Gumshoe.
Ah, sorry.
Poor Gumshoe. Being dragged off by the air like that by Morgan. Ow. More Gumshoe ship.
Mother,
Oh, Pearl.
Mother, this has never happened before.
Pearls?
Mr. Nick, I have a really bad feeling that I can't shake. I think something really bad is going to happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick.
Say something, Phoenix. Anything. Terrible at this. Maya.
Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya?
She'll be alright. I think I've gathered enough evidence.
Mystic Maya, she must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her.
Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either.
I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side.
Her stare is really piercing. Shiver. Oh, that's really funny. Two bots at once trying to do something before they were caught. Oh, thank you, Dill. Be gone. Oh, if it's loaded. Click, 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 click. In the first case, Gumshoe kept forgetting his gun, and in this one, he keeps showing it off to children. What way is he going to be stupendously irresponsible with it next case? Oh, man. Stare is really piercing. Shiver. Ah. Pearl just ships. Alright, detention center. June 21st, 6:38 p.m. Detention center. Visitor's room. You kept me waiting, Phoenix. Mia. So, how are the preparations? One of my fave Matt Berry moments. I don't think I know Matt Berry. I think I have enough evidence and information now. I think. Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya is found guilty or innocent, it's a heavy weight to bear. Memory serves. Mia had a few psych locks of her own. Mia. I'm ready to unlock the last piece of information I need now. Sure. I welcome you to try. Alright. Before we do that, we'll grill her on a couple of these things, maybe. Come on, Phoenix. We don't have time to be looking at things like this. We need to find out everything we can for the trial tomorrow. Oh, she doesn't have anything to say about any of this? Nope, Mia just wants me to talk to her. Okay. The murderer. Mia. Yes. Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murderer, I mean. Ben. Why do you think so? Actually, I was going to say those chains are failing to cover up her booba, but it's really trying at times to be able to see other people's secrets. The psych lock, though, is actually succeeding, because it's just like right over them in the middle. It looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning. Yeah. Battle of wits against Mia. Tomorrow's trial. There's still a whole slew of questions for you to answer before the trial tomorrow. You mean like how did the real murderer get into the room and kill Dr. Gray? Yes. Also, when did the murderer enter the channeling chamber? You guys were all standing around in front of the room after the channeling started. Which means that the murderer must have gone into that room before the channeling. That's what I think in any case. But Myers already said there wasn't anyone else in there. That's true. But if we can't figure out the murderer's movements, we're stuck like a beached whale. Great channeling technique. I never thought I'd see this day. Are you actually asking me about spirit channeling? This case is all about spirit channeling, and I feel like I don't understand a thing about it. Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing, is it? Yeah, I guess you're right. The power to change your physical appearance into the person you're calling was something our ancestor, Mystic Ami Faye, acquired. I've heard that name before.
The Fae family was originally a family known for its service to the gods. When Mystic Ami was born, she was given a certain fate through her name. Because, you see, she was named after one of the Buddhas of Buddhism, Amitabha. To this day, her soul is still sealed in the Crane Sacred Urn. It usually sits in the winding way and has her name written on it. Yeah. Aw, come on, Phoenix. It's just a fairy tale. Are you saying that me being able to see you is just a fairy tale too?
Wait a second. Can I show you this urn now? Damn, no, okay. Alright. Now we need to mind crush our old boss. Actually, this lock doesn't even really... Only by casting it into the fires of Mount Boob may Ami be defeated. The murderer.
Phoenix, you think I'm hiding information about someone from you? Isn't that right?
Yes.
Alright then, tell me who you think I'm protecting.
So I think ultimately she's doing it to protect Pearl, but I think we're supposed to go for the mother right away. But maybe it's the other way. This is okay. As we've seen, when we finish the thing, we get healed anyway, so. Morgan Fay, of course. There's no one else you would protect like this, Mia.
Well done, but while the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else, which means she already has an alibi.
That's true.
Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion onto my aunt.
Is the key? I have to admit, this is probably because I'm being a little bit dumb, because I think I'm getting a little bit tired too. That's okay. We're near the end of this investigation phase. The folding screen. Is it just the key? Not the floor plans, not that. It wouldn't be the pistol. Wouldn't be the knife. I don't think it would be Maya's clothes. I don't think it'd be either of Lotta's photos. There's the cloth scrap. I don't think we would use the Sacred Urn for this or Pearl's toy. Well, if not, I'll try to think about something else, but let's go for the key. Okay, sometimes I'm overthinking these things. My evidence is this black key. At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key, and yet somehow, it magically ended up in the incinerator in the center garden.
You're right.
There's only one person who could have done that while I was busy calling the police. The person taking care of Maya, Morgan. What's that look mean?
Your argument is too flimsy.
Huh?
When did the key find its way into the incinerator? It could have happened long after the murder happened.
Long after?
Someone could have found the key somewhere and dumped it into the incinerator.
But that's...
That prosecutor would use something this small to shred your case.
Do you have something other than just the key to cast suspicion on Morgan? Broke my pro for the murder, under repair in the hallway until police came. Is this... There's the clothing box? There's the cloth scrap. It's also in the incinerator? Okay. This is fine. There's not really stakes here because I have so much health, and I don't think there's anything else to do, but this is the other piece of evidence that points to Morgan as the culprit. I also found this in the garden incinerator. Have you seen those supercuts of Beyond Belief where Jonathan Frakes just asks questions? That's how this mystery is going. I would have never thought about that, but the way she's phrasing the questions, you're pretty right. I've seen a couple of those, yeah. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood. But this piece may not even be from Maya's costume. But this is what Maya told me.
While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve, and both the key and this piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator.
Actually, I think that second part was actually just Phoenix saying that. And this key and this piece of cloth were found in the incinerator, which means that this piece of cloth was part of Maya's costume. But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume. That just means someone changed her clothes. Not this time, we got you. This one was made up by a writer. Changed her clothes? But why? I don't know why. But there is only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya. My aunt. You did very well, Phoenix. Thank you. As long as you have those two pieces of evidence, you can't cast suspicion on my aunt. However... Like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi. Yeah, she was with us the whole time. Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me, but I want to know, if my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder? How she did it, huh? I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Cray, who or what did she need? She needed Eeny Meeny. Eeny Meeny. She's the answer to the final question. Which means that my aunt and Eeny Meeny were in cahoots. Now, admittedly, it's funny because the other time we did that, but like Bia just guided us through that whole thing, which is kind of fun, actually. The murderer. Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. The person would have to know a lot about Fey Manor and the village itself to do this. But Morgan already has an alibi. Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it was done. we can assume that Eenie Meenie is involved somehow. But we have one big problem on our hands. A problem with what? We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Eenie. He doesn't have a clue either, huh? Then there is only one possibility. Huh? Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? Because... Mother. She is the one who holds the key to this. Mother? Whose? Mine? Phoenix, my dude. It would be kind of funny, but I don't think Phoenix's mother ever is relevant. His parents might as well don't need to exist. Don't be silly. Mine, of course. Misty Faye. Mia and Maya's mother? Why would you bring her up now? Now then. Looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. Right, Chief. We won't lose. To be continued. Oh, wow. For one trial. Okay. Whew. Man, these are long. So, I think last time I was able to knock out, like, I think each part of the trial only took like an hour, give or take. So theoretically, if I wanted to risk going long, I could see about doing it. But, one, last stream already went a little bit long. Two, I'm feeling kind of tired. Uh, Three, I don't know why, but what I was doing for Director Hottie kind of, it's not bad or anything, but I might have pushed myself a little bit more than I should have there. So I think for this combination of reasons, this seems like a good place to call it. So maybe not quite as long, but, still made a good bit of progress, and it's still almost 2.5 hours. So we got through Director Hottie, which was just a harrowing experience and a lot of character. Don't rip your voice box. No, it's not that bad. But also, it's probably a good idea to call it a little bit early. And I don't think we'll need to worry about him again. And next time, I should be able to, well, maybe 4-1 and 4-2 take a little bit longer. But we might be able to finish this next stream. But I like this second case. This game, it really is kind of like a two-case game because there's this case, which is a very good earlier case, and then the final case, which is an excellent standalone case. The third case in this game is infamously one of people's least favorites. We don't need to worry about that right now. Let's enjoy this one while we're doing it. Thanks for hanging out with me, everyone. I'm going to head off. You have a good rest of your nights. Sleep well.